You've probably seen the ads: automate your calls, clone your voice, let AI handle your outreach. Okay, but here's the truth. If you're using AI to contact customers without consent, especially with cloned voices or text automation, you could be violating federal law. And I'm recording this during what's known as AEP in the insurance industry, the annual enrollment period for Medicare. And right now, unfortunately, people 65 and older are getting bombarded with calls and emails and mail and commercials. And some of the calls they're getting are 100% illegal. So if you're a small independent insurance agency stumbling on this, pay attention to this. Today I'm breaking down what's happening with the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, or the FCC's new rules on AI-generated voices, and what small businesses can do to stay safe. This isn't hype, it's law. I'm Max from Max Out Creative. We help small businesses by maxing out their marketing dollars in creative ways. The Telephone Consumer Protection Act, or TCPA, was passed in 1991 to protect consumers from unwanted automated calls and texts. Remember those days? It regulates auto dialers too. You wouldn't know it, but pre-recorded messages, artificial voices, and marketing text messages. And here's the critical update. In February of last year, February of 2024, the Federal Communications Commission issued an official declaratory ruling confirming that AI-generated or cloned voices fall under the TCPA's definition of artificial or pre-recorded voice. Some people don't believe that, but they're way wrong and could cost them everything. That means if you're using any AI-generated voice to call prospects or customers, it's now regulated exactly like a robocall. Same thing. Violating the TCPA is expensive, and each unauthorized call or text could cost you $500 and up to $1,500 per contact if it's deemed willful. Think about that. 1,000 illegal messages could mean $500,000 fine. For most small businesses, that's a big deal. And regulators are paying attention. Reuters recently reported that AI-driven calls and cloned voice campaigns are under active legal scrutiny and have been for a while, with class action firms already targeting small businesses using automation without proper consent. They're looking for it. These class action law firms they're going, this is a big deal. Everybody hates it. We're going to be heroes. We'll get the big payout. Everybody else will get $1.82 check. So this isn't theoretical. The lawsuits have started. If you're a high-level fan like I am, you know that those contact forms have to be just right, or you won't even get your A2P certification. So the language has to be just right. And that's part of the prior express written consent to contact. That means the customer must sign or clearly agree in writing, physical or digital, to receive marketing calls or messages that use an artificial or pre-recorded voice. And that consent form should explicitly mention pre-recorded or AI-generated voice calls. If you send marketing texts, the same rule applies. You must have express written consent, and every message must include an opt-out option like reply stop, to discontinue. In high level, that's usually on the first communication, the reply stop. And then there's guys, you can watch videos here on YouTube that get around that and stuff. It's just easier to do it right. No consent, no call, no exceptions. Here's your checklist for protecting your business. Audit your systems, identify anywhere you use AI voice, SMS automation, text, or cloned voices. Review your consent language. Make sure your forms or funnels say automated, pre-recorded, or AI generated. Add disclosure to calls. If you use an AI voice, start with, "This may include an AI-generated voice." That's already law in California, I believe, right now. Honor opt-outs immediately. Keep a suppression list and never contact someone who said stop. Don't break that rule. That's for politicians. They get to break the rules and get paid during a federal shutdown. Throttle your outreach. Don't blast thousands of AI calls at once. The risk multiplies really fast. Maintain human oversight Even if AI drafts or delivers, a person must review, monitor, and take responsibility for compliance. That seems like common sense. Those steps are how you turn AI risk into AI readiness. AI can still be incredibly useful for your marketing. In fact, it is. I mean, we love it. Just not unsupervised outreach, right? Here's the bottom line. AI isn't lawless anymore. The FCC has made it crystal clear that AI voices and cloned outreach are regulated communications. You're running a CRM, SMS automation, or outbound campaigns, audit today. Make sure your consent language and disclosures match these new standards before you send another message. Also, review your privacy policy on your website and your terms and conditions. Review those. Run those through a GPT and have them updated for 2026. Or if you have an attorney, give them to your attorney because those need to be updated too. I'm Max from Max Out Creative, helping small businesses use AI responsibly and profitably. See you in the next video. Thanks.